Hello, my name is Cameron Durand, and I chose the ecologist Stuart Pimm for my Picture an Ecologist project. So a little background, he was born February 27th, 1949 in the UK, and it was living in the UK where he developed his first love for ecology. He was in his backyard, and he would study the birds in his backyard, and he began to notice a pattern in the birds, and that's a lot of where his inspiration and for ecology came from. So he then went to Oxford University to get his bachelor's, and then he came over to the United States to get his PhD at University of New Mexico. Um, he following that he went to Hawaii and studied the iwi'i bird, and this is where he noticed a whole lot of birds in the Hawaiian Islands were going extinct, and it is what inspired a bulk of his work, which is centered around extinction and how and why animals go extinct and how we can prevent that. But so now he's currently teaching. He's a professor at Duke University, where he's the chair of the Conservation Ecology Department, and he is also currently serving on National Geographic's Big Cat Initiative, which ties into his extinction studies. So more about his research is, like I said, it's revolved around animals going extinct and being endangered, and how we can prevent the decline and keep these species around for even longer. Some of the ways he's done that is through lobbying and policy. For example, he gave testimony for the Endangered Species Act in front of the Senate and the House, and played a big role in that getting approved or reapproved. And he continues to do some of this lobbying and testimony work today in politics. And then for most of his career, he spent in Africa, where he studied elephants and lions. More recently, he studied lions, and that's why he's part of the Big Cat Initiative with National Geographic. He's also done a lot of work in the Amazon, and parts of South Asia. He also goes to China to train conservationists there and help teach them more about how they can protect their species there. Some of his accomplishments are he won the International Cosmos Prize, which is highly acclaimed by environmentalists and is considered one of the highest awards you can achieve. He also directs the Saving Nature nonprofit, which uses money from cutting carbon emissions and uses that to aid conservationists around the world as well. So the main reason I chose Stuart Pimm is because I found his work interesting, just because it's been so impactful to what we know today. And there's a lot of serious implications and examples of where he has really affected the natural landscape and ecology and helped conserve many animals. And a lot of this is just due to his research and his passion and his drive to lobby for the policy to make all this happen. And then these are the sources that I used. Thank you very much for listening. Goodbye.